waited so long for this, and finally it's time to get this season underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Beavers offense will have the football first. And it'll be up to this transfer sophomore quarterback to pilot this attack. Makes his first start of the season for this team, hoping to get things started with a W. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Glass. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Just feeds the running back. And the defense drags him down.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
Fakes to grab. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the
Joes.
When my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Here's the pressure. Gets it to him on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Rushes on him, and he never had a chance.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front 7 and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Makes a catch.
What an unbelievable one-handed grab by that wide receiver. David, there was nothing that defender could have done on that play.
Yeah, and I don't know what you want these defenders to do. You're right, it was pretty good coverage, but you got so many receivers now that they run so fast, and you got these big targets out wide. And then guess what? They don't even need 2 hands anymore. You know why? Because these gloves are so sticky, it's amazing. You see them down the field, way down the field. Not like this was just a short pass. Just sticks that 1 mid up there and brings it in.
The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. He might want another play. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense. You're creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
A little release to the back.
Where's the blocking, dude?
And it's good for the completion percentage and bad for the yardage. They lose ground on that one.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable 3rd down. Get something positive, but how...
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Oregon State.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. 75 yards on the touchdown drive, and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. And this guy doubtless will be a huge part of the game plan. Final season in college as he tries to get himself into a rhythm early in this season in his new home. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Fakes a pass to Marker. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking downfield, it's Ballard. That's caught. It's Burrell. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
Man, what a start for this offense. That's what you kind of want, man. You want to get in a rhythm. You want to get in the flow. Now, you don't expect 3 plays and 3 first downs, but they'll absolutely take it. But coming out the gates with energy, with passion, executing at a really high level.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Gonna look downfield again. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run.
Because the QB anticipated that curl route so well, he got it to his receiver early against zone coverage. He had space to work with. After he caught the ball, he was able to make a guy miss, move the chains.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Sacramento St. Extra point here will tie the game. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, and not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing for this offense now moving forward in this game. That last drive is going to pay big dividends.
Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I think
maybe some room here.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
The Beavers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Red pass hits complete. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Man, this guy's closing in quickly on 100 yards receiving. We're not even out of the first quarter yet. We knew he was going to be a big part of the game plan and the strategy, but every time they've looked his way, he's been making a big play, and that's something the defense, they have to...
There he goes. He's all the way down to the 3, and perfect run has them set up.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. What a run getting his offense down close to the goal line.
So nice creating explosive runs in the run game. Now you're getting in the red inside the 5. Go punch this in and get a touchdown.
The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. The give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Huge play in the red zone. 3rd and goal coming up. He's going for the goal line. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
What a start for this guy, right? 2 drives, and that's already his 2nd rushing touchdown. And listen, this area of the field, David, in the red zone, you got to be able to run it. It's really hard to throw. The windows aren't very big. But this dude right now is feeling it.
And as a defense now, I understand the mission. Palmer, it's pretty simple. They're going to run the football. So I've got to meet that physical challenge, man. I got to stop the run, or else this is going to be a long day for this defense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. This should be the last play of the quarter. Handoff from the gun. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. First quarter in the books. Let's see what kind of numbers these 2 wide receivers are putting up. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Ballard. On the move and looking deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He'll get it up to about the 30.
White boy Roy, man, he's fucking killing
it. It'll be 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Looking to the big tight end. And a flag comes in as this one falls incomplete. Let's see what the call is. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed him for the defensive holding penalty. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Open on the right side, that's Smith. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a 1st down.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Got his man out of the backfield. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. You can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a 1st down. 3 yards, 1st down for the offense after that penalty. Smith on the screen. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to keep it in the air. Pressure coming. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Out of the gun to give to the back. They knock him down right there.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
A big 3rd down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range. And they decide to trot out the kicker. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Beaver offense ready to go. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. On the move, it's Glass. He's out past the 35. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39, a pickup of 15. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now 1st down from the 39. The give on the counter. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Oh, they're after him. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback in a 3rd down situation, knowing exactly where the 1st down marker was. It wasn't there open to throw the football. He was very smart. He got out, he took off running, knew exactly.
Snags it, and he's open. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Running inside. It's Glass. Not just hard-nosed running, that's cement-nosed running as he gets it to the 25.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the tight end. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Well, it's a simple play. QB's just looking for his big fella, the tight end, and he couldn't reel it in.
Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here.
And I love the aggressiveness and physicality of this defense. 3rd down, they run the football. You say absolutely not. This is a strength of this offense. Usually they're really good at converting 3rd downs. This defense just stood up and made a play.
He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
I'm not a huge analytics guy, but on 4th and 1, if you're going to get pushed like that from your O-line, I say go for it every time.
Under fire. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break.
Maybe that stop is a good sign for this defense. Maybe the defense is starting to figure it out. Obviously, offense has been running the football with so much success. Something has to change. That was a good start.
Throws for the tight end. Working on the right. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. And the Beavers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. A 1st down run in the red zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Beavers! His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season.
And I love the bounce back for this offense. We lost a week ago. Let's put that in the rearview mirror. That game's gone. Let's improve. Let's get better. So far in this first half, they've done just that.
And the extra point is good. And he'll bring it back. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down.
Litting people up, please.
Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points, and you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut into a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you know, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target?
Looking for a huge play. Makes the grab on the big throw. Right down the boulevard. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Sacramento State.
He's just running straight down the field. The thing you got to look at there is the velocity on the throw by the quarterback. He didn't lob it. He got it to him quickly, put it on his body. He was able to make the catch and then run it in for a touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Here on the Oregon State sideline, guys, I can feel the energy here and the chemistry between this quarterback and his star wide receiver. He's already got 100 yards receiving in this game, and the way they're talking on the sideline here, they want to keep that going. I think you're going to see him continue to get some downfield targets from his QB here in this game. I'll keep you posted.
Holly, thank you. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the 1st down. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab, it's Powell. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. The Beavers will snap it on 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Throws toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on 1st down and just about turned the thing over.
Man, you've given up this drive and they've come down the field, and you had such an opportunity to get the pick and close the door and shut down the drive.
Here's a little room there. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. The run inside. It's Glass. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this third and long from the 20. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Got his man on the outside. He stopped right at the 15-yard line. Needed a little bit more to move the chains. Chip shot field goal from here, but will they go for it on fourth down? So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with a look at Syracuse, taking on the number 10 team, the Penn State Nittany Lions. And it's the Orange, with one of the truly dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season. They had a scoring answer every time they needed one, and win a fireworks-filled football game.
The Beavers will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back looking for help. And the returner will be knocked down. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
I did talk to Sacramento State's head coach coming out of the locker room. The message of his speech was, I've got to get the running back more involved. They trust him. He's been terrific, but they haven't gotten him enough carries. He said, I've got one guy in the booth upstairs who is tracking how many times our running back touches the ball. That is the most essential part of getting back in this game. Get the rock to the guy who can make the biggest difference.
Okay, Holly. Off the play fake on first down. Grab near the marker. It's Young. Speeding down the left side. He's at the 10. He is in. Touchdown, Sacramento St. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something to get out.
And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Here comes the Oregon State offense to get this drive started. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the third. Power football with the run. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle. You saw it on that play.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Here comes the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. And the Beavers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36.
Well, when you've had the day that this guy has had so far, why not hand it off to him on 3rd down, right? At this point, you're almost basically expecting him to find a way to pick it up, and he does exactly that. This guy has been a monster all game.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Single back formation, and they give it to him. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. They'll try to run for it. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. The Beavers will send out the punt unit. The punters have had the trickery and deception. They snap it to the up man. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Man, these are backbreakers. When you're a defense and you hold them and you force them to punt, and then the special teams gives up a fake punt, and now I got to run my butt right back out there. These are always backbreakers. Got to find a way now to get some positive momentum back on your side.
And they got the completion, but no yards. Now they need to go forward to avoid a 3rd and long. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on 4th down again. He wants to change this route. Trying to keep this drive alive.
Fuck.
He's not going to get there. The defense getting penetration and stopping him behind the line. Grabbed behind the line. It's Burrell. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
And the defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on 3rd down. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air, it's Ballard. Got out of trouble and throws. Got him downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
I tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Touchdown, Sacramento State. An epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on top right now.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in.
There's a crease. The 40. Past the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Oregon State.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we're tied up in the third. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And he finished things off racing 63 yards to the end zone. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those center.
Makes a grab and room to run. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots. And that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now. And he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
They'll try the right side. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Just under a minute to go here in the third quarter. They'll snap it on 1st and 10. Keeps it on the draw. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. So now it's 2nd and long. Hand off from the shotgun. He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking for space. It's Glass. Hard running there. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. Both teams wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and they have, and there's still a quarter to go. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. They feed him again. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
Well, I'll tell you, he picked a good time to have his longest run of the day. Really nice job there, feeling the pressure, buying himself some time.
First down here as we dive into the college football season, a week one clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Blasted as he lets it go. That's caught. It's Butler. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
Man, what a throw. Under duress, getting hit as you throw. He's been sacked several times today. I love how he continues to hang in the pocket and make plays for this offense.
Caught in the backfield. It's Glass. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Beavers in a good spot here with second and short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Glass. Across the 25, he's got room. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Beavers! They move on top here in the 4th.
Man, I love this offense being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he added the extra point. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. But they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. The give out of the gun. Turning it on. Powers through. At the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Sacramento State. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And that's a really nice physical run. This is a team that prides themselves on the ability to establish the line of scrimmage. And here we are in the 4th quarter, late in the game. Everyone's tired, and a no-nonsense run. Great push by the offensive line, taking the lead with that touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. On the direct snap, it's Butler. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. On the ground, it's Glass. He picks up maybe a couple before he's stopped right at the 30-yard line. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Right on
First
the
down.
money. Doesn't
Get the fuck out of here.
The first down marker, he's a yard short.
Well, I know there's a lot of people out there thinking, hey, it's 3rd down, you got to throw to the sticks here, but I like the call getting the drag. You get the catch, he advances it a little bit, doesn't quite pick it up, but now you've...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Quarterback making checks. Stop short of the marker, and they stop for this defense, and they get the ball back.
That's a gutsy call, and I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. They'll ride the hot hand. There's some room. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. To throw, it's Ballard. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Sacramento State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There were a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Here comes the Beaver offense ready to go. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance to pull it out late. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Fires it incomplete.
I tell you what, you could tell the defense knew exactly what they were doing. They were dialed in, took away the primary target. And then it's on you as an offense. Now I got to adjust. I got to do something different to what they're doing.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Finds his man. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got it in the middle. It's Glass. Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 2. Oh, better look out. Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains.
Well, they go with a toss play, and you see the patience this running back has. I love when he has the ball in his hands. He's just able to sort of feel out where defenders are. He's able to see the hole open up. Once he sees it, puts his foot in the ground and gets upfield. Nice carry.
Caught near the sticks. It's Butler. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36.
First down, clock should have fucking stopped.
clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. It's incomplete and nearly intercepted in the end zone. You get the ball that close, you cannot put it in harm's way. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Intercepted. They were back in the end, and they stopped the drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Gives it on the option. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Sacramento St. Great job by the back on the option.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach, and that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Oregon State offense to get this drive started. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
That's reeled in. It's Butler. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Wants to throw it again. Catch in the middle. It's Glass. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Wants to throw again. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure, they're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this.
Touchdown, Oregon State. Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
On to attempt the try. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. They got it, able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Here on the Oregon State sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking downfield on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone.
And it's not a surprise who they're throwing the ball down the field to. I mean, he's already had a great day. They're going to feature him because he makes plays over and over again. And then trying to take another shot to him down the field. If I'm the defense, man, I'm focusing on that guy. He's made too many big plays today.
The sure hands, it's Butler. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. From the red zone, looking for a man. Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Well, they're not able to hook up on that throw, but they need to score now. This juncture of the game, this late in the game, they need a touchdown, they need an onside kick recovered, and they need to score again if they're going to win. The sense of urgency is just off the charts.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Has it into the end zone for a touchdown, and here in the final minute, they still have a chance.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. 25 kicks remaining. There's enough time if they can recover this onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Give to the single back. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Defense gets the timeout called. 20 seconds left on the clock. They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. Back to the ground with the running back. Corralled and brought down by the defense. Timeout is called, and that will be the 2nd charge to Oregon State. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll run the counter. Drag down right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 4th down. Clock is stopped. Timeout used by the defense. 14 seconds left.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
And, you know, it does look as if they're going to leave the offense out there. And I guess you look at time and score, you can kind of understand a field goal doesn't help you that much. Trying to get it to the marker. He's not going to get there, and they'll have to give up the football.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down and you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
Throws to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down?
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
Fuck.
This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stop to get the win.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about limiting to low points anymore, but you got to find ways to create turnovers and get that ball back to your offense so they can do their damage. Defense just needed to create a few more opportunities.
I think it just came down to individual effort on the defensive side of the football for this team. Somebody needs to step up in big moments in big games and make the play to win. We didn't see it happen today.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Csfl will buy you back. Pay more. Nothing better than
A live look from Ames, Iowa, Jack Trice Stadium. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. The give on the counter. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. The Cyclones spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll...
Beyond comprehension, and if there's any